Good morning, Mr. Classmates and members of the journey. I am Diego Andrés Briones Cedeño, and today I'm going to talk about World War II. They fought together as brothers in arms. They died together, and now they sleep side by side. To them, we have a solemn obligation. Chester Nimitz. I focus my presentation in these 4 points: introduction, causes, consequences, and conclusion. Introduction of the World War II. Have you ever heard about the events occurred during the World War II? 1939-1945 was the deadliest, costliest, most widespread war in human history. The war saw the decline of the European colonial powers that had dominated global politics for the previous 4 centuries, and the rise of the United States and Soviet Union as superpowers. Some advances in science, medicine, and military technology were made over the course of the conflict, from antibiotics to the atomic bomb. Governments spent unprecedented sums of money on research and development of the name of victory. The seeds of the World War II were sown in the Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I. Only the dead have seen the end of the war. Blood. Causes of the World War II. The failure of peace efforts. During the 1920s, attempts were made to achieve the stable peace. The first was the establishment of the League of Nations as a forum in which nations could settle their disputes. The League's powers were limited to persuasion and various levels of moral and economic sanctions that the members were free to carry out as they saw fit. The rise of fascism. One of the victor's state aims in World War I had been to make the world safe for democracy, and post-war Germany adopted a democratic constitution, as did most of the other states restored or created after the war. In the 1920s, however, the way of the future appeared to be a form of nationalistic, militaristic, and totalitarianism known by its Italian name, fascism. Formation of the Axis coalition. Adolf Hitler, the leader of the German nation, socialist Nazi party, preached a racist brand of fascism. Hitler promised to overturn the Versailles Treaty and secure additional Lebensraum, living space, for the German people who he contended deserved more as members of a superior race. The German aggression in Europe. Hitler launched his own expansionist drive with the annexation of Austria. In March 1938, the way was clear. Mussolini supported him, and the British and French overawed by German rearmament. Accept Hitler's claim that the status of Austria was an internal German affair. The US had impaired his ability to act against aggression by passing a neutrality law that provided material assistance to all parties in foreign conflict. The immediate cause of the World War II was the Germany's invasion of Poland. Germany, an ex-Polish corridor dancing city. The sudden attack on Poland is known as Blitzkrieg, lightning war. Britain and France declared war on Germany. Invasion. The US troops, with Britain facing Germany in Europe, the United States was the only nation capable of combating Japanese aggression. British troops. French and British military support should it be attacked by Germany. Soviet troops. Soviet troops soon advanced into Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Romania, while Hitler gathered in force to drive the Americans and British back from Germany in the Battle of Bush. Consequences of the World War II. We have the main consequences of the World War II: economic problems, unemployment, low growth, emergence of two power blocs, USA and USSR. This resulted in Cold War, emergence of third world countries. UNO was set up in 1945, end of colonialism and imperialism, end of dictatorship in Germany and Italy, Germany was divided into West Germany and East Germany. West Germany was controlled by Britain, France, and USA. East Germany by USSR. Straining of nationalistic movements in Africa and Asia. That are the main consequences of the World War II. Conclusion. World War II, the second major international conflict in a matter of decades, was nothing short of a wholesale assault on the ideals of civilization. This isn't an exaggeration. Let us look at some of the numbers, which reflect the devastation. Worldwide, it is estimated that 70 million people died as a result of the Second World War. One of the important successes after the World War was the women joined the workplace in numbers never before seen, fulfilling positions traditionally open only to men, and their involvement added to American prosperity during the World War. After the war, however, most women quickly revert back to their traditional roles as homemakers. In my opinion, we need to learn of the past mistakes to don't do it again. I want to finish my conclusion with a phrase. War is nothing but mass murder, and murder isn't progress. Alfonso Lamartine. Thank you very much. Do the peace and hate the war.